I thought we'd try something new. We're doing wine or cheese, which was originally invented by Hat Films. To go check their video out.
No, we didn't steal it. We're original.
Yes.
Believe us.
It's basically a sort of improvised, silly role-playing D&D type scenario where I ask the question: wine or cheese?
Cheese.
Wine.
You pick cheese.
Vodka.
You pick wine. You have to vote. You have to vote.
I have to vote. Wait.
So you're the deciding vote.
What is the vote? Is the vote if
wine
we
or
get
cheese?
Cheese. Vote
that
cheese.
we get to keep?
Do wine.
Just wine or cheese?
Cheese.
No, I don't like this. Cheese.
Damn, fuck you.
Okay.
I like
well, the three of you are in the. You wake up. You're in the back of a car traveling 70 miles an hour down the motorway.
That's dangerous.
That's dangerous if we're all in the back.
And
That's
you all got your legs and hands tied together.
Oh dear.
You're gagged.
Predicament?
We're not
And
naked.
there's just a wheel. You're all like K-Paul's on the left, Butler's on the right, Marin's in the middle, and there's just a wheel of cheese in Marin's lap.
It's mine. Don't touch it.
Well, I've got
You can't say that. You're gagged. What do you do?
fall asleep. To be perfectly honest.
Okay. You're like, I'm kidnapped. They're
I
just
probably would if I ever got kidnapped.
You can see the guy in front.
Does he look like a nice
driving.
fellow?
He's a proper skinhead with lots of tattoos and stuff. So yes,
He's kidnapped.
he does look nice. He look like he might be nice.
What would I do?
Can
What
I
would you
I
do?
roll the wheel of cheese down my lap towards the driver's seat and see if it hits them?
I mean, you can do that. You do a
Because I can
little
sort
flick,
of, I can do a little
flick of your feet.
yeah, and a little flick of my hips and feet and just go doing.
Wait,
Okay.
feet or flick is not a concept.
A flick of the feet. A flick
Wow.
of the feet.
You do that, and you actually knock out his rear view mirror
Oh.
when he's driving.
Oh, he
And he
can't
turns
see
around,
us.
so what the fuck? And then like tries to swing at you, but can't quite reach,
Well, he should have got
and
a
sort of
short.
swerves a little bit.
He should have got a
Can
short.
I
truck
wind
then.
down? Is the window electric or is it handle?
What car are we in?
For the
It's
window.
hand crank.
I hand crank the window down because that's an extremely irritating thing to be driving at 70 miles an hour with wind coming in the window.
He puts his hand over his ears, and you can feel the pressure like
Yeah.
fucking up his ears.
Have it.
He just sort of shakes his head and keeps on driving, trying to see if he can fit the rearview mirror back on. And the cheese, meanwhile, is sort of bounced and it's landed on the front passenger seat.
What sort of cheese?
The cheese is gone.
It's just a wheel of cheese. You don't know what cheese it is.
The cheese is gone.
Well, that's your fault,
it's
you
not
daft
gone.
bitch.
Once we kill this man, we can reclaim the cheese.
Wait, what?
What?
How are you going to kill this man?
I'm going to start by kicking the back of his chair because that's annoying as well.
Yeah, but he couldn't
Okay.
reach us when he leaned back, so how can we reach him when we kick?
No, you can
Yeah,
kick the
kick
back
the
of the chair.
Yeah.
Be a
Oh,
pain
he
in the arse.
starts. Like, you really go for it. Like you really kick it. Or is it just like a light annoyance?
A light annoyance. I'm looking
No,
at
I
that.
wanna go for
I
it.
start doing that as well. So
Well-
it's like
Can you
twice the light annoyance.
kick the gear stick?
He gets so pissed off that he lifts the lever on his seat and rams it backwards into your legs, like dislocating one of your kneecaps.
Oh, not again.
Well, which kneecap? Because one of you
This is important. Which kneecap?
Your left knee.
My
That's
left,
right, you can
got
go that left kneecap.
Wait, so did he move it back and
Wait,
then
are
move
our
forward?
hands in front of us or behind our
He's
back?
currently it's slammed back, but it's jammed, so he can't move it forward. So he's struggling to.
him!
Yeah,
Oh, it's
yeah,
the chair.
got him.
You get it round. His neck's very thick and muscular, so you're struggling. But
Not Brock Lesnar.
he starts.
Brock Lesnar's driving.
As he's got one hand on the wheel. He's got the other one trying to like grab your arm, like force it over.
Yeah.
Marion, join in and do it.
He's
He should stop driving.
Are you just like telling him that? Like, you should stop driving. It's getting
Because
dangerous.
if our hands are tied in front of us, we can just like
Oh yeah, that's
with
not
the
too
gags.
difficult. Why didn't I think of that?
Oh, yeah.
Like if our hands are tied in front of us, we just like push it
It's
down. And
duct tape. It'll take you like a good 2 minutes to get it done. At
then
least
I take
35
a good
minutes.
2 minutes to do
Okay,
that.
well,
I'm trying to choke
and
him.
then I tell him that he should stop driving.
What,
I hope
what
this
do you
happens after
do,
we
Kate?
crash.
I
while
just
this
sit
is
and
going
shake
on?
my head at this point, like, oh fuck, we're gonna die.
You're just
We're gonna
like,
die.
whatever's happening, I'm okay with
This
it.
is like, we're
This
gonna
is
die.
how I go.
I'm gonna die.
If I survive this, then it'd be a good story to tell you, kids.
Yes.
Okay.
Perhaps over some wine or cheese.
Cheese.
Probably wine
Fuck
at
off.
this point. I think cheese.
Yeah,
Memory of cheese might
be.
torment him.
PTSD.
cheese.
So you're undoing your what's it? He manages to break 3 of your fingers,
Oh my god, I'm just falling apart at this point.
but at this point he does like swerve and nudge a car in front of him,
Haha!
like so that the car like twists and
that's a bit of a nudge.
whacks it, and your car sort of collides and spins out a bit,
Ooh,
and
yay.
the guy is unconscious.
Haha! Now you're gonna have to trade. How's he gonna trade insurance details with the man who you just collided with?
You can rifle through his stuff. There might be something there.
Cheese!
Try and look
Save the
for his
cheese!
Insurance paperwork.
At this point, you've almost got your hands out, but you're currently unconscious as well. Because
What, all of us?
you've hit... No, just Maren.
Oh, that's fine.
She's like, she almost managed, but after this
Sexism.
crash got...
This crash is sexist.
Because you were
No, it's
chewing
'cause
your
you're-
hands and you punched yourself in the
Yeah,
head.
you're in the middle and you lunged forwards and whack your head on thing because he's not belted you in.
That's
He's a
very-
proper monster. He's not belted you in.
That's very inconsiderate.
But
Yeah, myself around
you're
his neck.
unconscious, but you're next to the wheel of cheese. Or at least your head is.
Quick, where's smelling salts?
Just use the cheese. Just use the cheese.
Yeah,
You'd have to break it open to let the smell out.
Can I try and like put my thumb in the cheese? One of the
The
non-broken.
guy is sort of leaning forwards,
Am I still around him?
and you're still round him, so
this
you're
is a
like
pickle.
pinned up against
This
this
is a predicament.
with your dislocated
and
knee.
3 broken fingers.
And Kate Pole is perfect. He's perfectly fine. He's completely untouched.
He's just sitting
But
there
he's
not
just
doing
watching.
anything.
Yep. Well, I'm now going to remove the duct tape from my mouth.
Okay.
No. And then I'm going to try and eat the cheese.
You bastard.
You're like,
Betrayed.
well,
Yeah.
there's nothing I can do here. I'm just
He's
gonna
going
reach
to eat
over.
this
Come on.
cheese.
Yeah.
Okay.
You animal.
Well, depends on what type of cheese it is.
That's key.
You reach over.
Cheddar.
You try and reach over the car.
Marin's unconscious body.
to break over the seat in the car. And you grab the cheese, and it's damaged at this point due to the crash. Actually, it's fallen down by the feet.
Footwell.
It's not
Oh,
footwell.
no.
It's in the footwell. So do you try and slither past and climb over and get?
Slither.
I climb over Marin's unconscious body.
In his snake-like betrayer's
yeah.
body.
Not in a sexual way.
As you do this, you end up kneeling on her hand and completely like detaching the duct tape from her hand, but breaking her middle finger.
Thank you. I can't swear at you ever again now.
You got 2.
You can
That's
just
fair.
like you have to have a splint on it.
Splint.
That's even better.
Yeah.
That's a reinforced
So
swear.
good. Yeah, fuck you. I'm just going to try and lick my way out of the duct tape because there's nothing I can do in this predicament.
How are you going
Well, you
to
could
get around his
probably do-
muscular neck?
I saw through his neck with a zip tie.
Okay, you can try.
That's horrific! I'm not going to do that!
No, you wouldn't be able to.
Because I'd faint if it actually worked. So that's
So
not
like
happening.
2 of you be unconscious.
Yeah, this is a bad plan.
Marin's reaching for the gingerbread.
Can't reach the gingerbread.
Marin, you don't want gingerbread.
I don't care. I want it now.
You don't.
I don't care.
Trust me.
Right.
You don't.
So you've broken Marin's finger.
That's solid.
You're reaching for the cheese in the footwell.
Yeah.
It's slightly damaged. You try and grab it, and it sort of breaks apart a little bit. And it's a very strong. It's a stinking bishop. So a very strong smell fills the cab, and you immediately start to feel very queasy. Like everything with the crash and the stress, you'd start trying your best not to vomit. But Marin wakes up to a broken finger.
Join the
What
club.
did you do?
So what's Marin going to do?
You dick stick.
That's the first one. You dick stick.
Okay.
I can, with my other hand, I guess, reach and untie Butler's
You
Things.
untie Butler's
hands. Yeah.
Okay. You do that.
Woo!
How many? Did I say your fingers broke?
Three.
3 of your fingers broke. Yeah. It's those 3. Your first 3. So you
I've
can
got
use a little pinky.
a little
and
finger and a
you
thumb,
can do that.
which is
you can do the rock
almost a
sign.
usable I could use it as like a grabber at the seaside.
Yeah, you get some use out of it.
You
You're
can
severely
make the
impaired
phones for you sign.
in your dislocated knee.
What's that? It's not
Phones for...
You can do the phones for you thing, whatever. Or you can do one.
I can do phones.
You do phones.
I can do phones.
I'll do 4. Oh no, I can't because I'm in a film's work, and I'll do 4 on the other hand.
And you're just like cheese.
I'm just like, this is...
Okay, so
At this point...
Do you still try and, even though you're feeling this squeezy, you still try and eat the cheese?
I mean... I don't want them to have it.
How dare you? We've been through this together.
No.
Well, you hadn't noticed, because you're so enraptured, so caught up with what was going on, it's incredibly foggy outside. Like, you can hardly see the car that you collided with.
Is this a horror movie now? I don't like this.
No, it's not a horror movie.
Okay.
But you see a shape
It's a horror movie.
coming out
In Silent Hill. What is this?
Is it a policeman?
So you're free.
I can zip my... I can rip my dick off. No, I can remove the duct tape from my face, is what I'm trying to say.
Okay, so you do that.
Yeah.
And do you get out? Do any of you try and get out of the car? Have you tried the doors?
No.
I climb out the window I opened.
Okay.
My first
Prepared.
priority would be rescue him.
Try
It's a
again.
dislocated knee. You
Oh.
climb out of the window with a dislocated knee.
Yes.
I've only broken one finger, I can climb out.
Okay. As you're climbing out of the car, Capel desperately trying not to vomit, the shape out of this other car you see gets like a large, long object out the back of their car, and they start coming over to you.
They got road rage. It's not my fault.
And they knock on the window, and you see it's a 30-year-old-ish woman with a massive baseball bat.
Well, I guess
it happens to have barbed wire around it, but that's not important.
Oh, so I'm currently hanging out the window with a dislocated leg while Marin's trying to climb over me out of the same window because I don't think it was clarified you were going out a different window. So we are both hanging half out this window, and she's
Great
tapping
clever.
on... Which window is she tapping on?
The left one, the one near the wheel of cheese.
The left passenger.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's fine. That's your problem. I'm still
What the
screaming.
hell are you doing? What the hell do you think you're doing?
Being kidnapped!
Do you ask for help, or you try and get away from her?
I'm just trying to get out the window still.
Okay.
I'm more shouting, get the fuck off me, Marin.
Are you trying to clamber out the window as well, or do you try the door, or what?
No, I've got bored. I'm going through the glove box looking for something interesting.
While someone's shouting at you.
She's knocking on the door, going, what the hell are you doing? You're just like,
You're like, oh,
I'm rifling through this glove box, mate.
we've just been kidnapped. Someone comes to save you. You just start looking through the glove box. Okay.
Yeah.
She, as this is going on, the bloke that kidnapped you
Oh no.
starts to stir from the smell of the cheese.
I
and
get out of the
commotion.
window.
Okay, you're out.
No,
The
I get out the window.
You're both out the window.
Okay.
I have to support you because of your broken knee.
I don't need help.
Sure, cruel.
Kate Paul's just completely apathetic, and this guy starts to wake up and sees Kate Pearl next to him and fucking wallops him in the face, and then sees this woman as you fall where you were sort of leant over. This woman's face is revealed behind you with a baseball bat, and his face drops.
How does he know her?
And he gets out of the door, climbs out, sees you two.
He's like, hey, yeah.
How's it going?
He grabs his cheese wire, which he is keeping
Oh,
for the cheese.
cheese! What? I shove Mary towards him. Who is currently... She's helping me, so I, like, fling her at him.
The sheer surprise that you were being helped and you fling her at him.
And I immediately collapse as well, because I
Yeah.
can't lean on Mary anymore.
The bloke falls back, stumbles, trips over some shards of the car.
So I've clearly like fallen on top of him at this point. So I'm just like, oh hello.
Well,
Anime
you land on
Ew.
sort of his lower legs, like his shins,
On each end.
and he cracks his head open on on a piece of brake light, it
Yeah,
it
lodges
fucking-
into it.
and-
Just as planned.
I get up and immediately start criticising Butler.
No, this bloke's still awake. He's badly hurt, but he's still trying to rectify what's happened.
Before I get up and start criticising Butler, I stand up, look at him in the eye and go, excuse me 1 second. Then I go over and start going, what the fuck did you do that for?
He has dropped his cheese wire, though.
Pick up the cheese wire.
No!
Now the woman walks over, equally as confused, but sees you taking some cheese wire.
Oh no!
Getting up off this bloke, and assumes the worst. That you are behind all this.
Yes, I cheesed wired the back of his head off. Of course that happened.
No, he sees that he's fallen over, so he sees you sort of getting off him and assumes that you've pushed him over.
And then you turn towards me holding cheese wire. What's he supposed to be?
Whilst being angry.
So,
hate in your eyes.
At this point, Kate Paul sort of was recalled from the punch. He's finally decided to get out of the car and go up behind this woman. So he's going round.
Yeah, I'm
and
going behind her, and I'm gonna fucking grot her.
You're gonna grot her
with your zip tie.
with your okay. Well, before you get what are you gonna grot her with?
Zip.
I'm sorry.
But you used it was duct tape on
That
yours. It was the only zip tie was on Butler's and duct tape were on yours.
Oh, see, with duct tape.
Because they knew you wouldn't bother escaping.
I'll go like that, and then I'm gonna go like that.
Thanks for demonstrating.
Okay, so you've been trying to smother her.
Yes, that.
Okay. Well,
What's happening?
before
I don't know.
before you get a chance, the woman swings at Marin.
Oh, no.
I'm gonna die.
Do you try and dodge? Do you try and deflect? What do you try and do?
I duck underneath, and then as I'm ducking, I spread out the cheese wire,
God.
ready for an attack.
Okay.
Mad at this woman.
Like
She shouldn't be carrying a baseball bat with fucking wire wrapped around it. Then
That is fairly dangerous, but
you can see that she's got holes, scars and stuff all over her arm from needles and.
oh,
she's
yeah.
she's not a mentally stable individual. You can tell.
Well, I mean, the baseball bat with the barbed wire on was clue enough.
Yeah, but she's 30-ish, but she looks like she could be 50. It's that bad.
Yeah.
But older than that. At this point, though, Capel is still recovering. You're getting out of the car. You put your hand on the handle, and she goes to swing for you again. Now you have this cheese wire. What do you? Do you try and block him with the cheese wire?
I try and block it with this flimsy ass piece of cheese wire.
It's a good quality cheese wire. It's a good quality cheese.
Oh, sorry. How dare I insult our kidnapper?
Oh, he's very
he's an arsehole, but he knows his cheese.
Wallace.
It's Thug Wallace's brother.
Fuck Wallace.
So you catch the baseball bat on the cheese wire, and it sort of there's a bit. It gets very close to your head when the momentum actually stops, and you ring the cheese wire around the baseball bat and yank it out of her hands.
Oh yeah!
Skill.
Wow.
Badass.
Meanwhile, Butler.
I'm currently crawling my way towards the driver's door to try to open it and turn the hazard lights on, because I think this is a bit of a predicament. And it's a bit foggy, and I don't want anyone else getting in trouble.
Yeah, we were driving a 70 down motorway, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
How was
It wasn't a very busy motorway. However, I'm getting to that.
That's why I'm turning the hazard
As Capewell gets out of the car, this
18-wheeler.
this huge lorry, 18-wheeler, just plows through the car that you were just in.
Oh, I shouldn't get the hazard lights, mate. Come on.
You're just there
You've got your arm in the car.
No!
Butler's getting
But
so...
I will switch these lights on if it's the last thing I do.
You're lucky though; it just sort of knocks your funny bone. And you're just
that's worse fate than death.
Yeah, it is.
But Capewell gets his hand ripped off. It's still on the door handle. And there's an open door, and it just rips his hand off.
Oh my god.
Which hand have I lost for reference?
The one you were going to smother her with.
Hand's that?
They were both kind of.
Okay, well...
They were both tied up.
Well, yeah, no, he's got untied now.
Oh.
But it was his right hand he was going to close the door with.
Yeah.
Well, now I can't masturbate.
You have, like... You'll find another way, but that's not important.
Life finds a way.
Yeah, this lorry just cleaves through, takes the car with it, and just kind of tips over and bursts into flames.
Did it tip over onto the woman?
No, she was on the other side, like, just out of the way.
It's gone between us all, basically, and took his hand with it.
Yeah.
My hand!
My hand!
So...
Hazard lights!
It did, however...
Meanwhile, I'm just reveling in how badass I was just then. I was like, this is so cool! Like, I turned around and completely missed this, like, shot going through it. I just felt like, oh, it's so cool! And then you guys are like...
However, the bloke who's lying on the floor...
Oh, no.
Uh-oh.
His arm gets run over
Oh, God.
by the lorry. And he just, like, looks and then passes out.
I love him because I'm not feeling sorry for him.
However, you are now lying on top of him because the momentum of the car and everything.
Okay,
got
so I
pushed on
laugh
top of
really,
him.
really hilariously into his face.
But you see all this blood. You see all of this blood faint on top of him as well.
Fuck. Yeah, that makes sense.
It's like,
Kate Powell, you're missing a hand. It had all your favourite rings on it, and that's gone.
Oh, that's a loss.
What do you do?
Just stare at my wrist.
Do you take your phone? Do you take your phone? Do you check to see if you've still got your phone on you? Or if there's anyone?
I just sit there like...
You sit there.
Oh, honestly, looking at that would make me faint more than the guy's arm.
Yeah.
The same thing's happening with his arm.
For listeners' reference, because they can't see that, what we're imagining is K-Pop's wrist come off and then blood spurting out at random intervals.
What it is I'm enjoying, like, the peaceful bliss of the moment with, you know, the creaking embers of the truck and the car on fire.
Okay, so you see
and the...
I don't want to. I don't want to play this game anymore.
It's just the nice creaking embers and the of arterial blood.
How dare you?
Now this woman's dead. The lorry's on fire.
I have one broken finger.
You have one broken finger, but you have her baseball bat and a cheese
Wait,
wire.
the woman's dead?
Yeah. Did I not say?
No, what happened to the woman?
Oh no, sorry, wait.
The woman's not dead, the man's dead.
The man's dead.
Probably dead. It missed the woman, but you now have her baseball bat.
Oh yeah.
Bonk. Whack-a-mole.
What do you do? Butler's unconscious. You have her baseball bat.
What is she trying to do?
She's just like, wait.
Wait, what?
She's completely distracted by the lorry.
The lorry and explosions.
I grab Butler by both his legs.
Oh Jesus!
One of which will hurt very much. turn him on his back and just start running away, dragging him along.
What about Capo? You're leaving Capo here.
Oh, Capo's on the other side of the truck. He can die. You tried to steal my cheese, mate. I'm sorry.
Speaking of the cheese, that is still
in the car.
Relatively intact.
Cheese.
But it's in danger of catching fire from the lorry.
Oh, it's been squashed by the lorry now.
No, the car. Well, it's not been squashed.
It's in the wreckage.
It's near the wreckage. It's next to the wreckage, next to the
like
flaming lorry. It's still on the road. Like everything, it's in the car. You could reach in.
5 seconds.
Take me back.
No.
Okay, you leave the cheese.
I run.
Abandoned the cheese.
I leave the cheese.
Do I regain consciousness with my face going?
No, I turn you over so you're on your back.
Oh,
that's right. It's just the back of his head.
Yeah, you start to sort of wake up and you're like, what the hell is this? Really disorientated because the fog and everything.
Moving.
And then start screaming because my dislocated leg is being flapped around like a wet noodle.
Yeah.
And then what do you lot do? Capel's still near the wreckage. He's not following you.
Leg go at me.
Alright, well...
Okay, I drop you and just continue running.
No!
You're just in the middle of the road now.
I'm gonna start, I guess, crawl hobbling back to the truck.
Clobbling.
Back to the truck.
Because I need to turn those hazard lights on. What if someone hits the truck?
It's on fire.
But what if someone hits it?
It's on fire. They can fucking see it.
The truck is overturned. It's kind of blocking the road, and the car is sort of on the other side of it.
I want to get to the cheese and to also
You
turn
want
the
the
hazard
cheese,
lights on.
okay.
Still, it's important.
Okay, well, you make your way around. It's very hot. The entire lorry's on fire, and you can see that there is an opening through a shattered window. However, there is glass everywhere, and it's very close to the lorry.
Swan dive. Just do it.
And you're hobbling along.
Well, I've already fucked myself up beyond belief. I don't
a
even.
funny bone and a dislocated knee,
And
And
three
three
broken
fingers.
fingers.
and 3 broken fingers.
We keep forgetting that.
I need to keep track of that.
I mean, I don't even like cheese.
You don't like cheese?
I don't like cheese.
Okay,
Why
now
did you
you've
pick
now,
cheese?
Because it's on pizza. It's a practical thing to have.
now you've said that out loud. I turn around
I just look at it and go, I don't like cheese.
and I'm like, fucking what?
Charging at me with a baseball bat.
Yeah, I've still got the baseball bat. So I come charging back. Because I'm running with my arms flailing, I thwack K-Prol by accident on my way past.
This woman is still by the lorry.
And I thwack her,
what is
and I thwack her by accident on my way past.
Okay.
Because I'm just flailing.
So K-Pol's...
I'm sat on the middle of the road, just like.
And then suddenly it's like, doink. And you're like, oh.
So you're unconscious, bleeding out at this point. You're as good as dead, I would say. Unless an ambulance got to you in like 5 minutes, you're dead.
turn the hazards
You're
on.
running after Butler, and Butler's trying to turn the hazard lights off.
On.
On. But no,
On.
I'm not anymore because I see the cheese, but I'm also like, why would I bother? So yeah, I guess I go, I don't like
It's
the
broken
cheese.
in half, but there is a large, good chunk of it left. And you notice something in the middle.
I notice something.
Yeah.
What kind of something?
Just a little like sort of white, and little something. The cash is
A baggie.
light.
A baggie.
A baggie.
A baggie! I jump through the window.
Inside is just like it's a kilogram of pure cocaine.
Pure cocaine!
In the middle,
cocaine.
a brick of it.
God!
So he's a cheese connoisseur and a powder connoisseur.
Well, in the style of
No, a brick connoisseur, sorry.
Kate Wells' excellence, I will go, if I have it, no one else can, and snort the lot. Well, begin snorting the lot. I don't know how far I'll get before Mary whacks me on the back of the head.
The woman is injured. You didn't knock her out or anything. You just sort of a gentle glancing blow as you ran past
She's just
her.
confused.
You've broken her leg.
Gentle nudge.
Well, it's a baseball bat with barbed wire as you're running past. You fucked up her leg, one way or another, and she turns around and she's just completely confused. Just she turns around and looks at the guy and realizes that she actually recognizes him,
Oh no.
Oh god.
and he was one of her dealers.
Oh shit, son.
So she's like, shit, that's his car. I wonder what else he's got in there. Have we got any gear
I'm
in there?
just snorting.
So she
This is safe.
runs over.
Don't do drugs, kids.
Don't do
Yeah, but
drugs.
I've knocked her out already, so by the time she's gone up to go over there, I would have already reached Butler.
Yeah, you've reached Butler.
In
And
which
she
case,
starts-
I see him going, and I'm just like, okay, that's soiled cheese. I'm just gonna.
Oh, I took it away from the cheese.
Step
Yeah,
away.
the
I'm like a
cheese
foot
is
away.
perfectly
sort
fine.
of. It's cocaine.
The cheese is fine. It was in a little container. It's fine. It's uncontaminated. It's just there's also a block of cocaine. You still gonna have the cheese, or
I grab like a small handful and just like sneak away to the side of the road where it's dark, and just start like slowly nibbling it, and just sitting there like,
okay.
what's just
Well,
happened?
as you're sitting down to eat this cheese, completely traumatized, this woman hobbles over and sort of screams at Butler to get away from like she wants some of what you've got. But you are now
in a coherent way
off your tits in a complete rage, and you just you have this...
Okay, so where is she?
She is round the right of the truck. The car is round to the left behind the truck, and you've got like the truck's length, like far away from each other. And she starts hobbling quickly over to you.
Has Merrin got the
ready?
baseball bat?
She pulls a knife out of her back pocket.
She pulls a what?
A knife out of her back.
A knife.
Merrin dropped the wheel.
No, I've still got it.
Does Merrin have to drop the bat to get the cheese?
Yeah, which you dropped. I'm gonna say you dropped the bat just to grab this lump of cheese and sat. I'm confused. So you're like in this cocaine-fueled craze, twitching like, and you see this bat on the floor, and you don't feel pain anymore because you're just so off your tits. And you're like, ha! And you grab and quickly start hobbling over to her.
We're just hobbling. Both our legs are fucked up. We're just crawling towards each other.
Like, but you're doing it very quickly and aggressively. And she wants what you have. Like, she's gonna fucking die for it because she knows how good his drugs are.
I mean, basically. I know it's good. That's why I'm gonna murder her. So what's the outcome of this joust?
You have the reach because of the baseball bat, but she has the speed. So you go for the initial swing. She sort of... It glances her right shoulder, but she dodges to the left, and she slashes at you.
Oh no!
Catching the back of your hand.
Oh,
the back of your arm.
Oh.
So you've still got 3 broken fingers, a fucked up leg.
How am I functioning?
You have a slashed right arm.
Tingly funny bone.
And she's gonna go for another stab. What do you do?
There's no much. The thought process.
You could like step back and go for another swing.
I could step back.
Or if you just...
Do you know how much cocaine I've taken? I'm not stepping back. I step so close to her, I'm basically on top of her trying to hit her with a baseball bat, which is impractical. Hilarious.
Gives her an advantage.
And gives her an advantage. Wait. I'm going to wait for her to stab me in somewhere, and I'm going to take the knife and stab her back. I'm dropping her back.
She's holding on to this knife. She's not letting go. If she stabs you, she's going to go again and again until you start dying.
Well, okay, I drop the bat because I'm going in close, and I just start pouncing at her and trying to...
Like clawing at her
and stab her with her own knife or whatever.
You grab her hand as she's trying to steer it onto you, and you have a struggle. It makes its way, like it swings at you, but you manage to. It's only a nick. It only nicks your cheek, and you manage to push it back into her.
I just murdered a woman.
She's very badly injured, but she's not completely dead yet. She's starting to go.
Oh no!
You're still...
Well, it's just stabbing.
You're just going to keep stabbing.
Oh no! I just wanted to put the hazard lights on. I was trying to help people.
And you just keep stabbing her.
I only wanted to be a mild annoyance.
Gouging her, and then you lose the knife in this mess of guts and blood.
No, and then in a pause. No, there's a pause of sanity. I'll lose the knife and I'll go, oh, for goodness sake, and just start calming, rummaging. Like I'm looking through paperwork on a desk.
you get your face really close up. You're inspecting, and you see it, but as you go for it,
oh no,
the sheer amount of cocaine and adrenaline rushing through your body, it just gives up.
There we go.
And you collapse your face in your stomach cavity.
Oh no!
Kate Pole's dead at this point. Marin's just watching with this wheel of cheese.
This was
with a piece of a wheel of cheese, watching, just completely traumatized.
Hey Marin, the cocaine's free.
And
it's on the floor still.
No.
And as she's watching, the car sort of splutters to life, and the hazard lights come on.
Yeah!
End scene.
I just wanted to be a mild irritant and I ended up stabbing a woman to death repeatedly.
That went far better than I was expecting.
Don't do drugs, kids.
Yes.
Yeah, don't.
Don't do drugs, you end up face up in...
Face down in a woman's stomach cavity, I believe the phrase was. Horrific. God, why does it escalate?
Let us know what you think in the comments.
Yay!
Please don't call the police.
It's completely imaginary. Any likeness of any real life people is completely coincidental.
And if there is a likeness, I feel for you.
If you have... This is a public service announcement. If you have a serious addiction to putting hazard lights on,
please see an expert before it gets out of hand.
Don't go down that road.
Not the M4.
The hazard lights aren't worth it. Yeah, the M4. It's a bit of congestion after that.
And then after all that, a car still ploughs into
Another one.
the pile of vehicles. Didn't see for the fire or the brake hazard lights.
I'm still there.
Didn't see, even though there are hazard lights.
I survived. I'm amazed. I survived.
The sole survivor.
I have
thought it was going to be me for ages.
I have one broken...
Until I saw the cocaine.
I have one broken finger and half a wheel of cheese.